In this video, we're going to be looking at outliers. So, a quick reminder, an outlier is a piece of data that is considerably different from the other data or pattern. Now, mathematically, we have a sort of formula, an inequality for this. So, an outlier X is considered to be either less than the lower quartile, take away 1.5 lots of the interquartile range. So we are saying it is greatly lower than the interquartile range. The same thing for above. X is considered an outlier if you take your upper quartile and add on 1.5 lots of the interquartile range. So if it's bigger than that, we say that is an outlier. So we're going to use this to check if we have an outlier from a set of data. So for the data below, state whether there are any outliers present. So we've got a set of data. Now, to be able to work out our outliers, we need to work out our lower quartile, our upper quartile, and our interquartile range. Now, for the lower quartile, what we need to do is to take our data, add 1 to it, and go a quarter of the way through it. So divide it by 4. Remember, n represents how many bits of data we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we add 1 here because our data is discrete. Now, similarly, the upper quartile, we take our number of data plus 1, and then we go 3/4 of the way through it. Finally, the interquartile range is your upper quartile. Subtract your lower quartile. So for our lower quartile, let's work that out. We're going to do n plus 1, so 7 plus 1 over 4. So 7 plus 1 is 8 over 4, so we're looking for our second value. So our second value is 19, so our lower quartile equals 19. Our upper quartile, that's going to be 3 lots of 7 plus 1 all over 4. 7 plus 1. So 7 plus 1 is 8. 3 lots of 8 is 24. Divided by 4, it is 6. So the 6th bit of data is our upper quartile. So our upper quartile equals 26. So our interquartile range is going to be the difference between those two, which is 7. Now we've got this, we can see if there's any outliers. So let's check for the outliers for below. So that is going to be, we need to check for a value is less than the lower quartile, take away 1.5 lots of the interquartile range. So for our values here, our lower quartile was 19. Our interquartile range was 7. So we need to check if x is less than 19 take away 1.5 times 7, so 10.5. It's going to give us 8.5. So are any of our values below 8.5? No. Our lowest value is 18, so we have no outliers from below. Let's check above. So x is going to be an outlier if it's greater than the upper quartile plus 1.5 times the interquartile range. So here it's going to be 26 plus 1.5 lots of, I'm jumping the gun here, 26 plus 1.5 times by 7, which is going to be 26 plus 10.5, which is 36.5. Now, is any of our values bigger than 36.5? In fact, this value here, the 38, as 38 is bigger than 36.5, our upper limit, it is an outlier.